Taurus, it is your weekly read from the 14th to the 20th, okay? Doing it tonight, it's on the 13th, it is the full moon. It is the Aries full moon, okay? And the Aries full moon is in Libra. It is going to bring with us, do you know, I've gone straight into it. I'm just going to do this and then I'll do the bit after. I've just got carried away. I do get carried away. Okay, it's going to bring us attention. So if we're looking for attention, this full moon will bring us attention. Okay, it's going to highlight relationships, aspects of relationships, whether they're good or whether they're bad, but it's going to highlight relationships. It's also going to highlight your relationship with yourself. So a lot of self-reflection going on here. Deep shit may be surfacing. Okay, we've also got Mercury coming into retrograde on the 31st of October, and we're in the shadow period of that now, okay? But on a plus, Jupiter is quite influential in our chart at the moment, so there will be good opportunities and some good luck coming in as well, some opportunities out there. Mercury is all about communication, and it is going into retrograde, and we're in the shadow period now. So there could be some misunderstandings going on. We're going to have glitchy technology. We are being asked to be more creative, get outside, engage with nature, engage with those around you. So if your computer shuts down, your phone shuts down, technology is going glitchy, get outside, okay? Get outside, go and take a run in a field. I was going to say take a long run off a very short cliff, but don't do that. I'm only joking. Yeah, and again, the past can emerge as well, but it's also about finding stuff. So you might suddenly find something you've lost like over a year ago. Your energy for this for the month really, but I'm doing a week read, is you're going to be a little bit off kilter this week. Taurus, a little bit off kilter, and you're being asked to let go a bit. Yeah, ebb and flow, go with the flow, just let go a bit, because you are going to be off kilter, and actually letting go is probably going to make you feel more off kilter. But you're holding on, Taurus, you're holding on too tight. Okay, whatever that means to you, whatever you're holding on too tight to, it is about letting go. Right, before I go any further, you know the score, because I forgot to say it, and I'm going to say it. It's a general read. It can't fit everybody, okay? It will only fit a certain amount of people. Take from it what fits, chuck the rest out. It is for guidance, okay? You have free will. Flip the read if you need, and please hit my buttons, because I would greatly appreciate it. And the cards have already been put out because it just saves time, and I do waffle. So I'm going to put myself down in the corner like I normally do. I'm going to show you underneath the deck. My Taurus, I really feel it seems so far with this off kilter thing, it really could be to do with relationships, either, you know, a love relationship or a family relationship, somewhere where you've had to walk away, okay, where you've had to emotionally detach from something or someone. You've had to, I feel like you've had to leave someone out in the cold. Yeah, I feel it really is going to be a love read. That there was hurt here. Yeah, it could have been a long-term relationship. I feel you're emotionally disconnecting from this now, and looking towards your future. And you are in a period of the Four of Swords where you are doing that self-reflection. You are taking some time for yourself. And you're getting yourself ready, I think, to have a little bit of freedom have a little bit of reinvention of yourself. So your overall energy, your overall energy for this week, my Taurus, is the Seven of Cups and the Judgment. Now, the Seven of Cups is about your options. It's also about being in your emotions, but it is about deciding, deciding what you want for yourself now. What cup do you want for yourself? Because the Judgment is all about decisions. And again, it's about reinventing yourself. I'm really feeling that here, reinventing yourself, okay? But it's also about making peace. Judgment is about making peace. And the Four of Swords is about, that meditative state, that peaceful state, and really self-reflecting on what you want with the Seven of Cups for your future. And I think you're going to be in your head a little bit this week, my Taurus, and it is going to knock you off kilter somewhat, because I feel there may be some emotions attached here that you're very uncertain about, and you may have some decisions to make, okay? It could be, it's big shifts happening. It's a big shifts happening, not just this week, but in life in general, okay? But they may be highlighted this week because of the full moon and because of the shadow aspect of Mercury going into retrograde. We have material world. So I think that this is a distraction, my Taurus. I think this is a distraction. I think you're going to be distracting yourself. Yeah. I feel you're going to be totally distracting yourself this week, getting on with work, concentrating on your finances, concentrating on your job, concentrating on what you've got around you, making things stable, making things comfortable, material world, just nesting. I feel nesting, because we have got the nostalgia here, and I get the nostalgia with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups really being in your head and taking some time out now. And when you get into this meditative state, this Four of Swords, when you're taking this time, it could be the fact is of the matter when you go into that nostalgic thinking. I try not to stay there too long. Try not to stay there too long if that's the case. In fact, if you're going down and having negativity with this nostalgia, I would come out of it and distract yourself. It's okay. You've got to deal with it, Taurus. You've got to deal with it. You've got to deal with shit that's happened in your past that you've walked away from. You have to deal with it, okay? But don't beat yourself up about it. Don't stay there too long. You're definitely going to be off kilter. Definitely this week. I can feel it coming in. You may be overwhelmed with your emotion or things that, just dealing with too much, okay? So this card, let's do this card, moving on. This is like the Six of Swords, isn't it? It is. There is a sense of having to move on, but I feel you're stuck. I still feel this week you are stuck. Okay, you're emotionally disconnected and you're having vision of the future. Okay, but with this energy, there's still this nostalgia. Okay, and I see that you're going back and forth and back and forth. You know what you have to do. You have to make the decision. You have to make the choice about what you need in your future. You are distracting yourself. You're busy. You're keeping busy. You're nesting. You're making things around you yours and trying to not deal with this nostalgia. But I feel when you sit down and you relax and you chill, your head goes straight back there. And universe is saying it is time to move on. You and you alone can make that decision. Have a rebirth of yourself, for yourself. Monday's energy. Yes, 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 yes. Look, we've got, but then we get the six of cups, you know. I feel this week you are very, well, I could read this two ways. To be honest, there's a couple of ways I could read this, and it may be through Taurus coming through different stages, right? But this could be like the King of Pentacles is all about material, being that material wealth, being financially stable, being financially secure, success, being disciplined, and being very controlled. Okay, the King of Pentacles is long term, and he is committed, and he stays focused. Now this is about the nesting. This is about, you know, building your thing now, your nest. You could have got a new home or a new apartment, or set up shop somewhere just for you. Okay, and this is making you feel happy, because Six of Cups is nostalgia. Okay, but it's getting to your happy place. Because this is, you know, the harmony within your life, the happy memories, the happy times when you were happy, and you want to get back to that period in time. It may not be about a past person. It just may be wanting to get back to a happy place that you recall from your past when you're happy, and you want to get back to that sort of feeling again. So this is about you and your long term, and setting up roots and happiness for yourself, maybe for your children, you know, setting up a new home and just trying to get back to a happy place. Very a nesting. I feel nesting. With Taurus, this is, isn't it? It's grounding. You're stable. You're grounding. You're secure. You're solid. So I feel like you want on Monday this energy of just wanting to be solid and feeling solid within yourself and within, you know, your home environment. And do you know what? This is brilliant, because we've got the Six of Swords and we've got moving on. And do you know what? I feel with the Six of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, and seeing this Five of Pentacles, there's no one there. Okay, so, you know, there could be that sensation of loneliness, or wanting to fill the lack within you with something, and that's why you may be nesting, and that's why you may be sort of setting up, you know, your little home situation up. And, you know, this is being brave about it as well. This is about being brave about it. But I also feel, get off these two cards, a sense of, I wouldn't say feeling victorious, but a sense of accomplishment for what you're doing for yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't even say like you want recognition for it, which is, you know, normally what the Six of Wands is about. I'd say this is more like a sense of accomplishment. Don't forget, I read the cards intuitively. I don't just read the general meanings of the cards. Yeah, it's as a sense of accomplishment. I get this like there's a loneliness and a sadness here with this Five of Pentacles, but there's also like peace. There's a peacefulness to it. And yeah, I feel some of my Tauris are sort of moving on, and there's a sense of peace here on Tuesday. So I feel it's like nesting. I feel it's like setting down your roots. I feel it's emotionally detaching. surrounding yourself with your comforts. Try not to stay in nostalgia too long. It's mad, isn't it? Because we've got material world here and nostalgia here, and we've got nostalgia here and we've got the material world here. So that really is emphasizing that you are you know, building something for yourself this week. Okay, with on Wednesday we've got the 10 of Swords and we've got the 6 of Swords. We've got lots of swords here as well. So I really feel it is about coming out of anything that's happened in the past that hurt you, anybody that lied to you, anybody that deceived you or cheated on you, or, you know, or just hurt you in general, a situation that may have hurt you, a person. And it is about moving forward. We've got the 6 of Swords here. We've got the 6 of Swords here. It's about taking your life lessons on Wednesday and moving forward. And I do get this sense of peace here with the 5 of Pentacles on Tuesday. So there might be some realization you're having on Tuesday, you know. There might be some realization you're going to have on Tuesday, which is going to propel you forward a little bit into a more, let's see, positive energy. Oh, yes, yes. I think you're healing from the past. I feel you've got new love coming in, or a new love for yourself. And I feel like with the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Cups together, this is about dealing with your emotion. You know, it's about dealing with it. It's about head on dealing with it, recognizing it, and owning it, owning what you feel. And this might be the realization that is coming in at the beginning of the week, like on Thursday. I think something might hit you, okay? Because, you know, we've got the 3 of Swords, which is all about heartbreak. And we've got the Ace of Cups, which is all about loving that heart that was broken. So this is about self-love. This is about, you know, love from others. And it even could talk about the divine coming and bringing you something new, okay? I think you may be wary of it. If something new comes in, you may be wary of it because you don't want to get your heart broken again. And you seem very firmly fixated on creating something for yourself. Don't turn down something just because it might break your heart again. That's all I'm saying, Taurus. Yeah, here we go. By Friday, you know, this is choices. We have the 7 of Cups again, decisions to be made. Judgment is about decisions. Lovers is about decisions. It's about not putting them off any longer. If you've got to do something, it's about facing up to what you've got to do. It's about deciding where you go from here. Where do I go from now? You know, where do I go from my rebirth, my you know, my big shift in my life, whatever's happened. It's about you. It's about you and you dealing with what you're going through, making choices, making decisions. Yeah, there could be a new love interest. There could be more than one love interest here, and you really don't know, you know, where to go, what to do, to decide. Or you may just feel at this present moment in time you don't want to deal with anything of a love situation because all the cups are empty here. So you may just feel you haven't got, you know, anything to give at the moment. So you take that as it resonates. Okay, but Divine says there is love here. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Ace of Cups. You know, we have the 6 of Cups. It's a happy card. Even the 7 of Cups, you know, they are cups. They are options. Even the 8 of Cups, you know, there is love here. Okay, but I feel like you're detaching from your emotion and you are building something for yourself over the weekend. Absolutely. It's about the Nine of Swords, okay? It's about coming out of anxiety, having that freedom with the Four of Swords, you know, that freedom with the Judgment as well. And it's about coming out of anxiety. It's about coming out of heartbreak. It's about, you know, looking after yourself with the Five of Swords. It's about not wanting any more conflict in your life. It's about wanting peace, okay? And it's about being very focused on yourself. It's about moving forward. It's about setting up yourself, the roots where you like to be, Taurus. You know, you know where you like to be. It has to be a certain way. It has to be grounded, it has to be secure, and it has to be solid. And that's what I see you're doing this week. You're focusing on you, being grounded, being solid. You have options in love if you want it. I'm not quite sure you're ready for anything new at the moment. You're looking after yourself. But universe is saying, you know, there is love around you if you choose to take it. See what the universe says. Yeah. Admit your vulnerabilities. Now, I like this. I like this because, you know, Taurus, you come across so strong. You're that bull. You know, perhaps you don't communicate as brilliantly as other signs. This is about admitting your vulnerability. I like this. I feel like a sharing as well here. Do you know, I feel like talking to someone and not doing it all by yourself with this. I really do. And admit your vulnerabilities to yourself as well. So, you know, for the week, my Taurus, we have got a bit of a nostalgic week here. It's about not getting stuck there, okay? It is about moving forward, and it is about, you know, you doing your nesting and setting your roots in the ground and getting some structure and order how you like it. There is, I think, this nostalgia, and maybe if you've got some new love coming in, that may knock you off kilter a little bit because you're in your head about what to do. I feel you want to look after yourself, but I feel there could be new love around you as well, and you're not quite sure what you want for yourself. I would say keep doing what you're doing, keep moving forward, keep setting those roots down firmly. Yeah, just keep moving forward. Don't get stuck in the past. Admit your vulnerabilities, perhaps talk to someone, especially if you've got someone who wants to talk to you. Don't get stuck in your emotions. There's love around you. You have love interests. I can see you just want to take some time out to find out who you are again. I think on the whole, you may feel a little bit off kilter this week, but on the whole, it's a pretty good read. It's about setting yourself up for your future and your roots, and about doing what you want to do. It's pretty much like, you know, the last few reads I've had for you, Taurus, about you sorting yourself out for what you want. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. My Taurus, please hit my like, subscribe and share buttons. I would much appreciate it. Love you long time. Love me hard back. And I will see you for your next read. This was for the 14th to the 20th of October. Good luck with it. But I don't think you need it. I think you know what you're doing.